Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. We are live. This is 17th September 2006. This is the long-running Jeff Davis Show. Over 17 years of radio, television broadcasting, over 8,000 live radio, television broadcasting.
Williamson County is a giant revenue collection agency. It's all about control, and they think that we're their slaves. And that really is the question. Over the years, as a radio talk show host in Austin, Texas, I have documented literally hundreds of cases of people with no criminal records who've done nothing wrong, literally serving time or getting years of probation with thousands of dollars of fines in the aggregate for things like not having their in-date insurance card in their car. I've done nothing wrong. I've stood up for people that have been abused. Mike Hansen has stood up for people that have been abused in Williamson County, and we're going to expose you. If you want to threaten us or threaten our safety or threaten our health or threaten our families or threaten us with jail, that's fine. We'll continue. And at the end of the day, we'll have honor. We'll defend our family names. We'll be good, decent Americans in the fine tradition of Patrick Henry and George Washington. As for you, you might want to hurriedly move to Mexico or Russia. You might be a lot happier there. And your intimidation doesn't work on me.
The national government, the feds, first came up with all this war on drugs business. And then the states and the cities and the counties then chimed in. Call it the criminal justice industrial conflict.
Well, that's what it's become because of the corruption, criminal justice industrial complex. But the criminal justice resource, just to use a more neutral term, if there is a legitimate use of government, it is to protect the lives and property of people living in the area where the government operates or prevails. And what has happened is that this apparatus, the apparatus of police and courts and prisons, in this land of the free, America, based on liberty and all of that, what has happened is this criminal justice resource is, instead of protecting you, the majority of it is consumed with this war on drugs. The iron law of government drug prohibition is that the more strict the enforcement is, the higher the price of the commodity and the more concentrated it's going to get. Has this, in fact, corrupted the law enforcement in this country? Well, do I even need to ask that question?
Williamson County is a perfect example. They're big on the war on drugs. And as a radio and television show host for nearly 2 decades here, I can tell you we've got literally thousands of reports of corruption about that place.
Yep. And for you cops who are actually honest, do you really think that you're defending good police when you protect bad cops? Do you think you're defending good police work by protecting the bad cops? So, just think about it. The government's drug prohibition is what creates the biggest problems with the violence. The violence is an artifact of the government drug prohibition. Your criminal justice system, this resource that you pay for with your tax money, has been hijacked to protect the profits of big drug traders.
There's one more thing. If this police state succeeds, if it gets worse and worse into higher and higher degrees, you're going to have to live here in this country, this world. Your children and their children will grow up in this world. And the same abuses that you're engaging in against the population today, they'll be brought to bear on you and your family when you're on vacation or traveling into another county.
Let's recap. Corrupted the entire criminal justice system, basically created a police state.
That's the question we're asking here, America. Are we slaves? Are we second-class citizens? I say no. But the decision's up to you.